In this week's episode, we intended on sharing with you a rare and beautiful visible solar eclipse on our off-grid farm. But instead, we had two new alpaca babies be born. Each baby was 2 weeks early. In this episode, you will now get to see two entire births and what we went through with each delivery. Thank you so much for subscribing and supporting our off-grid farm. Here we are on our off-grid farm in northern Arizona, waiting for a visible solar eclipse to manifest in the sky. This is an annular eclipse, so that means that the moon is at its farthest point in its orbit from planet Earth, so it can't cover the entire disk of the sun. It will leave an outer ring like a halo or a ring of fire. That's called an annular eclipse, and it is visible on our farm today. We're going to observe and see how the alpacas respond to it. We do have several pregnant ladies that are due any day now, and a lot of times the body will respond to natural phenomenon, so we're prepared for any of them to go in labor as a response to the eclipse. Since we are a little bit south of the path of totality, the eclipse will not darken the sky completely. It'll likely make it more like dusk or sunset here for a short period, which will definitely alert the alpacas, and they already seem like they're on alert. So I think that they sense that something's coming, and anytime there is a change in the patterns for these animals, because they like routines, they definitely start acting off. So we will be observing them and observing our mamas. I also have the solar telescope already set up and pointed towards the sun, so we'll have good viewing of the eclipse through the telescope. And then we have our eclipse glasses. I am all set up to view. I'm going to hang out with the juveniles so that I can watch them, watch the eclipse, and I can also keep an eye on our mamas on the pen over there closest to the big barn. Hi, babies. Diana, come here, baby. Come here, baby. Diana. That's a good baby. Come here. What is all this? What is all this? Kisses? Kisses? Good baby. Alpacas are gentle, curious creatures, especially the ones on our farm, because we live a very integrated lifestyle with them. However, just after this video, right as the eclipse was beginning, Glory, one of our mamas, went into labor just like clockwork with the eclipse. Oh yeah, she's opening up. We like to let our mamas deliver their babies in the pen with the other females, because sometimes when you separate them from their herd mates, that alone can increase anxiety and cause some complications to the birthing and delivery process. Glory here is an experienced mama, and she did a great job. The ears are still back. I don't see any toes. No toes. To know with certainty that the baby is in the proper birthing position, you always want to see the toes and the nose coming out at about the same time. So when I didn't see the toes, I was feeling pretty nervous, but sure enough, they came out just shortly later. Dave, I broke the sack off its face. Sadly, our memory card was full, so the camera shut off. Get back, lady. Come on. Come on. Go on. And of course, since alpacas are naturally curious, they are super curious when it comes to new babies being born on the farm. We prefer to catch the baby as it's coming out of the birth canal. That way it prevents injury from hitting the ground, and it also keeps their fiber clean.
Let's put her in Pieces' pen.
Let's just give her a few minutes. Pieces' pen. Where's Peace?
Outside. Another boy?
It looks like a boy. Since we are breeders, we are always hoping for female babies, and I'll explain more about that later. After Mama delivers her baby in the pen with the other alpacas, we move Mama and baby into the barn. We do this for a handful of reasons, and I'll try to cover the main reasons now. We move Mama and baby into the barn together so that baby can learn how to walk in a safe, confined space. Baby's legs are really weak, and he needs to be protected at all costs. We also like to move Mama and baby into the barn because Mama and baby could get separated from each other out in the pen. We have a lot of alpacas, and baby could lose sight of his mama. Mama could lose sight of her baby. And if that happens, both will definitely become stressed out. And we do whatever we can to decrease stress on our farm. Another reason why we put Mama and baby in the barn is sometimes the other alpacas decide to set boundaries with new youngsters by spitting or kicking at them. And again, we want to protect the baby and decrease stress for Mama and baby.
Let me know when you want the hair dryer on. What?
I'm going to step out for a few seconds and let them bond. Okay.
So that's a good name for him.
What is Eclipse? The most common question I get when I share videos like this is, why are you blow drying that baby? Why would you do that? And it's just common sense. It's really cold outside. Our mornings are in the 30s, and this baby is soaking wet with amniotic fluid. And we've heard plenty of horror stories about babies freezing to death. So like our mentor did and like she taught us, we blow dry our babies. It is so important to keep your newborn babies warm. Mainly because if your baby gets hypothermic and their body temperature decreases, they will not be able to absorb the nutrients from mama's milk, meaning they will not absorb the antibodies from the colostrum. That could increase your baby's mortality rate. So again, we play it safe and we dry our babies really good in order to keep them warm, healthy, and strong. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. Hi, buddy. Glory has now begun the final stage of labor, the passing of the placenta. You might have already noticed that alpacas don't lick their offspring like other animals do, and they also don't eat the afterbirth like other animals do. But it's still an important part of the birth journey that the placenta gets passed in a timely manner, because most mama alpacas will not nurse their babies until after they pass the placenta. So most of our mamas pass the placenta within about 2 hours. If you have alpacas and your mama is not passing the placenta, you should definitely call your vet because there could be a complication.
It's pretty crazy how that just lines up, you know?
The eclipse?
You want to switch them? How about when she drops her afterbirth? We move them.
That's fine.
And then I can clean it.
He's clucking. Ah, shoot. But she's taking her sweet time letting that loose, isn't she?
Yep.
Mama and baby bond through making sounds to each other, humming and clucking. And you can see here that baby Eclipse is trying hard to stand, and you want your baby to be standing within about 30 minutes or so, at the longest about an hour and a half to 2 hours. But usually our babies are up and standing at about the 20-minute mark. Yeah, so he's getting ready to nurse for sure.
Come on, Lord, let that thing go. There it goes.
Okay.
Let's get him.
After mama passes her placenta, we make sure it looks healthy and intact, and then we scoop it up and take it out to our compost pile. If it didn't look healthy and intact, we would get a weight on the placenta and then we would call the vet. We forgot to take a video of us getting a birth weight on baby Eclipse, but he weighed 15.2 pounds, which is within the normal range of a healthy baby alpaca. A newborn alpaca should nurse within about 45 minutes or so, but again, it's going to depend on when the mama passes her afterbirth. So anywhere from about 20 minutes to 180 minutes after being born is a normal time to start nursing. You also want to see the baby pass its first poop within 24 hours. That's the meconium. And you want to see them make urine within 18 hours. You have to also get a temperature. A normal temperature is from about 100 to 102. I just think it's the cutest thing how all of the females come in to see the new arrival. Here we go. Our second mama just went into labor.
Kind of acting like it. Did you see? She's definitely.
There she goes. Her water just broke.
Water just broke.
Wow.
There's
Autumn has just gone into labor. We saw her water break. And as this is happening, we've got alpacas breeding. It's definitely a very primal energy on our farm this morning after the eclipse. Dave, will you get me a clean towel? Autumn is having her baby 2 weeks early, just like Glory did the day before. good mama. You're doing great. You can tell the mamas like to have a lot of space to walk and roll to get that baby in the right position and help those contractions along. Come on, toes, come on.
Is that a toe over there? Is that in here?
Come on, mama, baby's face is smashed on the ground. Definitely don't like that nose being in the ground like that, mama. Okay, that's good, that's good. Yes, there's the legs.
Here's the toe.
Okay. That's a good mama. That's a good mama. That's a good mama. That's a good mama. That's a good mama.
Looks like a girl.
That's a good mama. That's a good mama. Yes, that's a good mama. I think it's a boy.
Another boy.
That's a good mama.
Like I mentioned earlier, we are
Yes.
always hoping for female babies.
All the boys
That's
this year.
because we already have a handful of champion quality herd sires,
This is nice
and one
sunny.
herd sire can make many babies, but only if you have the quality females to breed them to.
That's a good baby. So we have a pen ready.
I'll take Piece's baby out so you can put it in there.
Okay. Should we do that now then?
Yep.
Okay. That's a good mama. 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 Good job, mama. Good job. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Come on. You ready? Dave, are you ready? Healthy baby boy. Okay, come on, mama, let's go. Autumn, come on, let's go. Autumn, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, mama. Come on, let's go. Come on, mama. Come on, let's go. Come on, mama. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. another baby boy, fresh out the womb, 2 weeks early as well. He might have a floppy ear, which is a sign of dismaturity, so prematurity in alpacas. So I'm gonna blow dry him really good and see if that ear stands up fully. Sometimes when alpacas are dismature or born early and they're not fully mature, you actually have to splint their ears and give them some extra support to make them stand up tall. Yeah, we really have a lot of boys. And I definitely feel like he's got some floppy ears. We're gonna have to splint them. You're supposed to splint them. I mean, this ear is, full on bent.
Yeah.
Can you start the generator, please? Definitely this one's floppy. It's got a bend in it, so maybe from the stack, but... Yeah, he left it on. So here's our newest baby, and we're gonna go ahead and get his birth weight. Oh, come here, baby. That's a good baby. Oh, he is so soft. So can we let the mama always come with us, because she'll be really concerned. Stand. Oh, he fell. What is it, babe?
10-4.
Let me try to get him in the center. Okay. Stand.
10-6.
Let's do one more.
He's very little.
This is our vetting area, and this is called a chute. Inside the chute, we have a large
10-4.
animal scale. We normally move the babies around and get several weights because you gotta
10-4.
get them just right in the center of the scale to get an accurate weight. So that's a little birth weight. There's your placenta. Well, that got her to release the placenta at least. He's trying to nurse. So we're out here in the barn keeping a very close eye on our newborn alpacas. So Autumn's baby right there was 2 weeks early and showing some signs of dysmaturity. So with alpacas, it's really interesting because an alpaca can be born at full term and have signs of prematurity. They can be born early and be fully mature. So the term that we use with alpacas is dysmaturity. So Autumn's baby is 2 weeks early and appears to have a floppy ear, which is a sign of being dysmature or premature. Glory's baby also 2 weeks early, but appeared to be fully mature, no floppy ears. So the thing with Autumn's baby though is that when we got his birth weight, he has a small birth weight, so 10.2 pounds, when a normal birth weight is 13 to 22 pounds. So I've got our textbooks out here and I've been studying up on what to do with a dysmature or premature baby. Some of the things you have to look for is difficulty being able to stand, not being able to stand, difficulty breathing because their lungs aren't fully developed and they can't expand and contract to get enough oxygen, and then also having a really shiny coat. So lucky for us, this little baby is standing no problem. And he's nursing really well. You can see he's nursing right now. We went in there and we got a close-up look and he is fully latched on. So he has a fully developed suckle reflex, and that's one of the most concerning things with a premature baby is that they cannot suckle to get the colostrum. Newborn alpacas have got to get the colostrum from their mamas or they are going to be at a very high risk for not surviving on Earth. So Autumn's previous baby did not get colostrum, and that's why she had to get plasma from the vet in order to get those life-saving antibodies. So we think this baby's gonna be okay, but we are gonna watch it like a hawk just to make sure. Here's our sweet little baby Lotus. Love him so much.